Okay, now let's create the route tables. So basically, we'll create two route tables here. First, let's create the public route table. So we'll name some, we'll give some name like ShopSmart public RT. Yeah. So now we have to select the VPC and we can create it. So now we have to associate subnets to it. So all the public subnets we can associate like public subnet A and public B. So you can check now two subnets have been associated. Next we'll create a private route table. So let's create one more route table. We'll call it as a private route table. Shop smart private article. Select the VPC and create route table. Yeah, now we have to associate all the private subnets. So just go to the edit association. You can select all the private app private, also DB private. And now that we have created the route tables, we will create the now the subnets have been associated. Now we shall create the routes because we have to tell how the machines reach the internet. So just go to the uh, public route table and you go to the routes. Yeah, and you can edit routes and you can edit the route and you can add the internet route to it. So you can direct it to internet gateway, which we have created earlier, so that all the public instances reach the internet through this gateway. It's like a NATing device. Any subnet you can select so that it will NAT it to the public IP and send it out. So now we'll create a NAT gateway. So NAT gateway is for private instances, whereas internet gateways for public instance. So create one NAT gateway here. We'll give it some name. ShopSmart NAT gateway. Yeah, you can select the VPC and hit on create NAT gateway. Okay, now let's create some security groups. So here we're going to create 4 security groups. Basically, the first one is ALB security group. So basically, this will govern whatever the traffic which is hitting the ALB. So what we are going to allow, that is being determined by it's like a firewall that decides the what are the ports open and which IP address needs to allow. So for because this is internet facing, we are going to first allow only HTTPS traffic for now. Later on, we can change it to HTTP according to our convenience. So let's hit on HTTPS and we'll allow the internet traffic from anywhere. And we can create a security group. So outbound rules will leave it as a default. We can create a group. So now the second security group we are going to create is nothing but for the EC2 machines. Okay, we'll call it as SG app EC2. Let's create it. We can create a security group. You can name it as app EC2 security group. You can select the particular. You can give some description saying that allow traffic from ALB because ALB talks directly to the EC2 machines which are on the private subnet. Okay, select the VPC and now you can add a rule saying that the traffic which is flowing to the app present in the private instance only talks to ALB. So we have to direct traffic or HTTP traffic only from the ALB. So we are going to select the ALB. So you can click on create security group. Security group, which is nothing for the database. So we'll call it as SG RDS or RDS SG. Give some description saying that only the traffic flowing from EC2 machine to the RDS because only EC2 machine can talk to RDS. RDS is in the private subnet. Later on, we'll decide the ports. First, we'll create the groups, and later on, we can decide on the traffic which needs to be removed. Next, we'll create another security group for the Bastion host. So Bastion is like a jump server where we'll directly connect from internet to the Bastion host because it's having a public IP. From there, we'll connect it to the private instance because private instance doesn't have a public IP. We cannot directly connect to it. You can select the inbound rules saying that SSH because we are using SSH and connect to the instance and create it. Now what we are going to do, we are going to edit the ALB group so that outbound we have allowed all traffic, right? We'll delete this one and we'll add a rule saying that it needs to send traffic only to EC2 machines. So we'll add a rule saying that custom TCP and we'll select the security group as that of the EC2 machine. So you can select here app EC2 and you can delete the all traffic and you can hit on the save changes.